So, I am about to cover for you lovelies the one topic that I said that I won't be talking about on my channel, but it is not from me directly. A lot of people want to know if Uber protects you when it comes to insurance, car accidents, and such. Now, Uber does have a policy in place for Canadians, and for those that don't know, dash for dash in Canada, I am definitely Canadian. So I wanted to share these details, and I'll guide you to where you need to find them amongst the Uber Eats application. If you're not seeing the same thing as what I'm showing you at the time of recording, I apologize. Maybe their app's not up to date. Maybe you got to refresh yours. Maybe you got to uninstall and reinstall. I am not somebody that works the app in the sense that I work behind the scenes. I'm just a gig worker like you are. But if you follow me along on my screen, we're going to click the three lines on the top left hand corner of the screen. From there, at the second last one, we're going to click on Help. Now from here, we're going to go over to the Earnings tab, the third one. Earnings, and mine does show like this, so you should be seeing exactly what I see if you do. And then from Earnings, we're going to go to General Earnings Information. Now under General Earnings Information, we're going to go down to the third last one, Uber's insurance coverage in Canada. And you can go ahead and click there. So I'm going to read this. Uber's insurance coverage in Canada. What insurance does Uber provide for Canadian drivers? Uber offers commercial auto insurance for drivers in Canada, protecting them during rideshare and delivery services through the Uber app. Now that's the one thing that stands out. It's through the Uber application. Where can I find more details of information? Well, we're going to click on delivery insurance, the blue link below. Once you do that, it's automatically going to open a tab on Google Chrome or whatever you got going on, and it's going to go based on provinces. So my lovelies in Ontario, the commercial and auto insurance that Uber maintains on your behalf when you're on a delivery trip by car in Ontario is provided by Economical Insurance. That insurance includes the following protection in case of covered accidents occurs between accepting a delivery and reaching the delivery destination. They have $2 million liability coverage, covers your liability to third parties from the moment you accept the delivery request on the Uber platform until its conclusion. $2 million of uninsured/underinsured motorist coverage, protects you for injuries caused by a hit and run driver, an uninsured driver, or a driver without sufficient insurance, which is always great to know because I know too many people that don't have insurance. Contingent, collusion, and comprehensive coverage. Covers loss or physical damage to your vehicle up to the actual cash value of the vehicle with a $2,500 deductible. That's a red X, red cross, whatever you want to call it. That's a no-go for me. It's a $2,500 deductible. Who the hell has that much money? This coverage only applies if the vehicle is also insured for collision and comprehensive coverage of your personal auto policy. Now, what I do like, if I'm going to be honest, is that it covers the loss of the physical damage to your vehicle up to the actual cash value of the vehicle. Now, the only thing I don't know is that the cash value to date or the cash value at the time that you bought it? I don't know. Such statutory Ontario accident benefits. In addition, Uber maintains commercial auto insurance on behalf during the time that you are available through the Uber app, but have not accepted the delivery request. When applicable, the insurance provides $1 million of third-party liability coverage and uninsured/underinsured motorist coverage, along with all the other coverage listed above. This is the one that I like. It's Quebec. That's where I am. Of course, we don't have all the stuff that Ontario does, but I just like it because I can share with my fellow Quebecers, not that I actually like their program. Uber maintains auto insurance on behalf of Quebec delivery drivers. That insurance is provided also by Economical Insurance and includes the following protection. So where $1 million civil liability coverage per incident covers your civil liability to third parties from the moment you log in to the app and to the moment you log off. So that's kind of like an end-to-end protection, which I kind of dig. Same thing for their contingent coverage. Insures loss or physical damage to your vehicle if you have the coverage of your own personal auto policy. The coverage and deductible payable by you are those included in your personal auto policy. What I like about that is, for example, for my auto policy, it's a $500 deductible. So I'm not going with the same protection as Ontario and paying $2,500. I pay $500. So you really got to watch out for which province has what. The certificate, whatever, it's there. Alberta. Okay, I'm not going to go through every single one, but we'll basically say this. They have the $2 million of third-party liability coverage per incident, which that one, so Ontario is not per incident, it is just in general, but Alberta, it's per incident. Uninsured motorist coverage per incident. If another motorist causes an accident with the delivery driver's vehicle, and that motorist doesn't carry insurance and cannot be identified, this policy insures bodily injury to all of the occupants of the vehicle involved and covered in the incident. Collusion or comprehensive coverage. So this one as well is the $2,500 deductible. We got Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia as well, not $2 million per liability. Uninsured motorist coverage per incident. $2 million of uninsured automobile coverage protects vehicle occupants who are insured or a covered accident, hit and run, uninsured or an inadequately insured motorist. Oh, they have a different one. Direct compensation. Property damage coverage. This statutory insurance pays for covered repairs to the driver's vehicle as well as related expenses in the event of an accident that is not entirely the driver's fault. They also have the $2,500 deductible. New Brunswick, very similar, but they're per incident. Same thing as before, $2,500. Newfoundland and Labrador, same exact thing, per incident. BC, different, of course. Drivers in British Columbia are afforded public auto insurance. So I don't know what's the difference between the two of them. You'd have to basically look that up versus the economical. Most basic personal ICBC auto insurance policies permit up to 6 days per month of commercial use. This should be indicated on the owner certificate. If you are active on the Uber platform for more than 6 days per month, you would need to contact your auto insurance. Well, of course, they got to do things different, and they don't seem to have any of the other coverages in BC. Saskatchewan seems to be very similar to BC as well. They are, they're the basic one. They are not the economical one. Manitoba, the exact same thing, but they're 4 days of basic. And every driver drives probably more than 4 days. And then they have it for bicycles. That's cool. Uber maintains insurance on behalf of delivery people while making a delivery on the Uber app via Canada, bikes, e-bikes, e-scooters, and while on foot. I did not know we could even deliver on foot. If you're using an e-bike or on foot, you are insured for covered personal injuries that occur on a trip while you're on the way to the restaurant to pick up the food delivery. Interesting. And then for personal use, delivery drivers, you remain responsible for maintaining your personal auto insurance to provide coverage when you're using your vehicle for personal use. So, they do offer auto insurance in Canada. Now, how much of this would I trust? Pretty much none. But am I going to say don't sign up with your own personal auto insurance when you're going to need insurance in Canada? Of course, I'm not going to say that. Get insurance. You need insurance. But if you're in the U.S. and you're going to have questions about, can I get this or can I get that? Unfortunately, I am a Canadian gig worker, so I can see what we have here in Canada versus in the U.S. But I do hope that this helps you, lovelies, when it comes to being a Canadian driver and how it works with auto insurance and Uber Eats.